Top 10 Exam Myths. Only a certain number of candidates can pass the exam at any given session. Every exam has a pass mark, which is the total percentage score you must reach to pass. Anyone who achieves this mark passes the exam, and there is no limit to the number of candidates who can pass. If everyone who writes the exam reached the pass mark, then everyone would pass. The pass mark, which is set by the Angoff method, varies from exam to exam depending on the difficulty of that particular exam. You can find a detailed explanation of the Angoff method inside the examination handbook. The exam is easier in some provinces or cities than in others. Exam candidates from each discipline write the exact same exam on the same day from Newfoundland and Labrador to British Columbia. If you pass the MLA certification exam, this automatically makes you eligible to write the MLT exam. There are only two ways to be eligible to challenge the MLT and MLA exam. The first is to be a recent graduate of a medical laboratory technology program. The second is to be deemed eligible to the exam through our prior learning assessment process. This process is designed for internationally educated medical laboratory technologists who wish to obtain Canadian Society for Medical Laboratory Science CSMLS certification. The CSMLS certification and prior learning assessment team writes the exam questions. CSMLS employees do not write exam questions. We only provide administrative support to item writing workshops. A professional panel of knowledgeable and unbiased experts create exam questions. The CSMLS hosts item writing workshops when required to increase the number of test questions. The workshop trains volunteers on how to write and critique exam questions. The panel is comprised of members that have subject matter expertise in each discipline, members from across Canada to avoid regional bias, French representation to ensure questions can be translated, and a mix of educators and technologists practicing in a clinical setting, both private and public. The exam is harder for internationally educated medical laboratory technologists than Canadian trained. Everyone writing the certification exam at a particular session is writing the exact same exam, no matter where they were educated or where in the country they are writing. If I am unsuccessful in my exam, I can wait to rewrite and skip the next available exam. If you are unsuccessful in passing the exam, you are expected to reapply and write the next available exam. If you skip the next available opportunity, it will be counted as a fail. I don't need to study for the first attempt. It's in your best interest that you study for each exam attempt. It is also important to use the competency profile, blueprint, and reference textbook list to help organize your study efforts. It is also a waste of your money. Rewriting the exam is not free. There are 6 people writing the exam at my location, so it should only take a week or so to get my results. The marking process is much longer than most people think. It could take up to 45 days to get your results. There are hundreds of medical laboratory technology and medical laboratory assistant candidates writing the exam in both languages at multiple sites across Canada. Exam material is shipped to the CSMLS office from across the country. Once each exam is accounted for, the marking process begins. Computer answer sheets, also known as bubble sheets, are electronically scanned. Numerous quality control measures are performed, and statistics based on each exam question are analyzed. Finally, when quality assurance is complete, the results are mailed. This process can take up to 45 days to complete. You must be a member of CSMLS to write the exam. You don't have to be a member to write the exam, but there are several benefits of membership. One of them is that you receive a discounted rate to write the exam. You can save over $200 on exam fees with a CSMLS membership. There is a discount on the exam fee for rewrites. This is not true. Creating and maintaining a certification that meets high standards is costly to maintain. Fees cover delivery of exams and your membership status. Your exam fee for both your first attempt and subsequent attempts is based on cost recovery and your membership status.